La neta no sé qué. No sé. Anunciaron que va a ser el... ¡Uy! Empezó, olvídalo. Ojalá digan algo de Zelda, pero la verdad lo veo medio difícil. Fire Emblem. Sí, Fire Emblem. Three Houses. Creo, ¿no? Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. ¿Qué es eso, chirrus? Violet. ¿Es una secuela o es un DLC? Oh, Warriors. Supongo que es como... Sí, claro. Justo estaba pensando en comprarme... Todavía no juego este juego. Entonces estoy pensando seriamente en ya comprarlo.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
We shall fight, we shall survive, and we shall win a glorious future for Bodland.
But now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
Hyrule Warriors. Nah, ellos lo hicieron primero, no creo.
Revenge is not a thing you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
Junio 24. Muy bien.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hola.
What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game. We hope you'll look forward to a different story set
Sí me
in
da
the same
tiempo
universe as Fire Emblem
para
Three
jugar
Houses.
Three Houses primero.
Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch
A ver.
headlines.
Ay, perdón.
We've got more intel on
Advance
the Advance
Wars.
Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game. In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full
Lindo
campaign
detalle.
awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast-forward gameplay and reset your turns for a smoother tactical experience. Flex your strategic muscles outside of both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the War Room. Create and share custom maps in the Design Room. Or battle friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the Nintendo Switch system April 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Explore an infinite universe.
¿Qué es esto?
In No Man's Sky, every star is the light of a distant sun.
Hello Games, No Man's Sky.
Each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing
Se
in
ve
this
muy
infinite,
bonito.
procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before and may never be seen again. To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to
Ay,
live.
qué padre.
In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel between stars. Factions vie for territory. Pirates hunt unwary travelers. And the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey
Ojalá
may
si
be
fuera en
fraught
todo
with
el
danger,
mundo.
actions have consequences. Traitor, fighter, explorer. How will you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this
Sí, me lo
summer.
compró. Se ve bonito. Y no tan estresante como otros juegos del mismo tipo. ¿Qué es esto? ¡Ah! ¡Mario Strikers! ¡No! No es un porto, ¿sí? El mejor juego de fútbol de la historia. Que se ve mucho más amigable que los de GameCube, la neta. Bueno, que el de GameCube.
Mario Strikers Battle League. Prepare for strike.
No es un port, es un completo nuevo juego.
Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles, items, and crushing special shots.
Ya era hora, ¿no?
The main
Yo
rule
digo.
in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you
Ok.
equip.
Creo que eso es nuevo,
Not
¿no?
only your appearance,
No
but
recuerdo
also your
si en el
stats like
pasado,
speed, strength, and pass
si en los dos
accuracy.
pasados se
Customize as
tenían
you see fit.
cambios de outfit.
Second, the Hyper Strike. To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field
Eso es nuevo,
and charge it while your opponents are distracted.
creo. Sí, o sea, sí podías hacer uno de
Hit
esos,
the
pero...
net and you'll score not one, but 2 goals.
Está bien padre.
Up to 8 players, 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system.
Órale.
In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and
Se van a
compete for
armar los
placement in the rankings.
chingadazos.
Up to 20 players can join a club. So create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's
Ay,
top
qué padre.
club.
Yo extrañaba jugar así.
With items, tackles, and hyper strikes. Anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th. Pre-orders begin
Hasta
today
junio.
on Nintendo eShop.
The latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this.
Van dos juegos buenos. ¿Splatoon? Sí, es Splatoon, ¿no? Creo. Sí, Splatoon. Nintendo Switch Online Membership. Ah, no, creo que era otra cosa. ¡Wow! ¿Qué es una campaña? ¿Es horda? Parece como un modo de horda, ¿no? Boss. Es el modo historia, supongo. Flipper Flopper. Pero entonces, ¿es un mundo abierto o solo en algunas partes para llegar como a los heavy swimmers? Big Throw. Se ve muy caótico todo esto. No estoy entendiendo bien qué está pasando. Ok. Salmon Run, next wave. Okay.
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3
Co-op
game.
mode.
The next wave of Salmon Run.
Okay.
A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3 will launch this summer. We hope you'll look forward to future updates.
3 juegos buenos.
Let's move
Fire
on to
Emblem,
more Nintendo Switch
Nintendo
headlines.
Strikers, Super Mario Strikers, perdón, Splatoon.
Fonzers at the ready.
¿Qué es esto? Bueno, y el de exploración que no recuerdo bien su nombre, era Mans algo. Que también se ve interesante.
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch. In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Fonzers and lead your battalion to victory.
No recuerdo haberlo jugado.
Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Fonzer. Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this
No
summer.
recuerdo haber jugado este juego.
And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake,
Ooh.
will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Para los fans, qué padre.
Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer. From the creators of the Asphalt series comes
Disney Speedstorm?
rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks.
Oye, wow.
Race as a legendary roster of
Jack Sparrow.
high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory
¿Es Mulan?
across the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also
Oye,
possesses powerful ultimate
se ve
skills,
bien,
perfect for turning the tables at the last
Sí hubo
second.
presupuesto para...
Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game, with new seasons added regularly, bringing more
Free-to-play
exciting Disney
game?
and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more.
O sea...
Plus, enjoy cross-platform play as well as
no creo,
split-screen
sí,
online
escuché bien.
multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
No sé si escuché bien, la neta.
Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action-adventure.
Gran juego.
As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive
Lástima
combos.
que no sea canon, ¿no?
Use button controls or opt for motion controls, enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful
Eso está
Jedi.
padre.
Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed
Son buenos
Assassin's
juegos
Creed
también
games.
esos.
Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century
yo jugué-
Constantinople.
¿Cuál jugué?
Interact with historical figures.
No recuerdo cuál
Discover
jugué.
secrets of the Creed
De esos
across
tres.
3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display.
No, churros.
Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange
Gundam.
breaks are occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer.
Perdón, churros.
SD Gundam
No te
Battle
acomodas.
Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Two worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic. A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross is coming to the Nintendo Switch
Nunca lo
system.
jugué.
One fateful day, the protagonist Surge wanders into an alternate world. Though it somewhat resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included. Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 5th.
Dashes and slashes.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
¡Kirby! Estuvimos esperando, Kirby. ¿Qué? El zorrito que te vas a tragar. ¡Ay, no! Están adorables. No, Kirby, no te los tragues. Pues sí se los trago. Pobres zorritos.
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure. Introducing Mouthful Mode. Inhale a car to zoom around. A vending machine to attack with juice cans. Or become a piercing cone.
Kirby se moderniza.
With Mouthful Mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales.
Kirby se adapta.
Enjoy exploring with new moves different from copy abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available.
Ay, tu pequeño pueblo.
At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved. Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks. They'll also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful.
Dejen de bofear a Kirby, por favor.
May have stronger evolved forms. A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do?
King DDD?
Can Kirby
¿Eres
restore
tú?
peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month. Please look forward to its release. Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。 バッターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross-progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available.
No soy fan del béisbol, la neta.
On the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online.
Está bien.
I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
Buen trailer.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections.
¿Ah, sí?
3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here. From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC, every entry is coming to Nintendo
Anunciado.
Switch as cloud versions that can be played while
En el
connected
reveal
to the
de
internet.
Sora para Smash.
Relive or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode. Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch tomorrow. Each collection's cloud
Muy bien.
version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop.
No sé si comprarles.
Metroid is coming to Nintendo Switch. Across dreamy side-scrolling levels, you'll run, jump, and hover, while firing wind bullets to grab and throw enemies. Use each level's surroundings to your advantage. Also, Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th. We're so glad you're here. Come here.
Portal.
Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious lab.
Gran
Create
juego.
portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes, and that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
This year. O sea, quién sabe.
A classic comes alive. Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different
idea.
protagonists and time periods await.
Mexicanos.
The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory, a tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West, a wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China, a kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan, a shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day, a martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future, a youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future, a newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Wow.
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
Qué intenso.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next up is this.
Mario Golf. Ok.
It's a new iteration of the Wii Sports series. Nintendo Switch Sports.
Son de los juegos más vendidos de Nintendo.
Here are the sports included in the Nintendo Switch Sports game. You might recognize these three from past Wii Sports games.
Obi.
Tennis. Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time. Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending. Plus,
Qué divertidas me
three
di con
additional sports
esas.
are joining the lineup. Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving headers.
Qué interesante.
By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions. Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand. Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set, and spike the ball.
¿No está medio complicado?
The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch system, as well as online play across all sports. Play against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face. Try taking on this challenge.
How was that? Since I'm already here, I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
All right.
Es un lugar cerrado, no puedes jugar.
Including some live commentary throughout our match.
All right, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What do we expect today from the Takahashi Koizumi team? It's Koizumi to serve.
Sí se parecen.
Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's okay, the game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it, Takahashi sets it up, and Koizumi spikes, but it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball, and with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores! They got a point with that fierce spike.
Woo! Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving.
That was an introduction to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 29th. We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf. And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects. We'd definitely like to ask for your help with this. The online playtest will only be available for players with active Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you interested,
Vas a pagar para probar.
Nintendo website for more details. Thank you. That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Get those taiko drumming skills ready.
Lo compré por accidente. Quería regalarlo a alguien. No me salió. Nunca lo he jugado. No tengo los tamborcitos ni nada.
Drum to dozens of bopping beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchen Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content when Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch.
Muy bien.
What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand new tactical RPG game Triangle Strategy is almost here. The protagonist Sarah Noah and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
¿Dónde lo anunciaron?
I solemnly
El
swear
Nintendo Direct pasado, creo.
all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course. Here, you'll explore a brand new Inkwell Isle. Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course, wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update is coming to the Metroid Dread game.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
One hit. Even from this.
Que es como un super modo difícil.
Brutal Dread mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge?
No, no chinguen.
And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie mode difficulty. This free update launches later today. A second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
Ese me interesa. El otro no, porque sé que no lo voy a pasar ni en el primer nivel, estoy seguro.
Nintendo Switch.
Mother? Earthbound? Vaya. Chale.
Earthbound Grand Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
Órale. Está bien. Yo, la serie está en el olvido, ¿no? Pero... Zombie Army. Se ve muy intenso. Demon Slayer.
What did you think? Here's some news for Mario Kart fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series and will be releasing them as paid downloadable content. Please take a look at this trailer.
Bueno, sí lo pago. Chingue su madre. Esos son los del Mario Kart Tour, ¿no? ¡Oh!
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass.
¿Cuántas van a añadir? ¿Por qué no ponen todas ya? Chingue su madre. 8.
That's 48 additional courses we plan on releasing by the end of 2020. Courses such as Coconut Mall.
Quiero Bowser's Castle de...
And Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can
de Wii, de...
locally
creo que era de... del 64, no recuerdo.
The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass.
$50.
March 18th.
¿Por todos?
Begin today on Nintendo eShop. You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership. Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
How was that? I hope you're looking
Creo que son $50 por todo, ¿no?
in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This next segment will be our last announcement.
Estos datos no saben cómo perder dinero. Por favor, Zelda o algo interesante. Ok, no es Zelda.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world. Ionios.
Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
¿Qué es esto?
Try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little to you? They're not your friends anymore. They're his few.
Sword March. The land
No sé, pero se ve muy padre.
It's the only
¿Es
way
Xenoblade?
to defeat the real enemy.
Puede ser Xenoblade, ¿no? No
I
creo.
won't let you soldier it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks
Sí, es Xenoblade. ¿Ha de ser Xenoblade 3? A ver, ya.
They must be erased without a trace.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Conozco a varias personas que ahorita están muy felices. Septiembre. Septiembre no es el primer semestre de este año.
The story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I hope you'll look forward to it. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
No hubo Zelda. Pero bueno, estuvo bien. Creo que... Creo que al final anunciaron buenos juegos, ¿no? O sea, Mario Strikers, Xenoblade 3, las pistas de Mario Kart, Earthbound, el de Fire Emblem. Todo bien. Yo creo que no van a sacar otro Nintendo Direct hasta que vayan a presentar lo de Zelda, pero quién sabe cuándo vaya a hacer eso. Porque no dijeron nada de Metroid, no dijeron nada de Bayonetta y tampoco de Zelda, ¿no? Entonces, pues ahí quedó. Ni hablar.